EA Sports coverage in the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys pulled off the massive upset over the 2 seed a week ago. Now trying to take it a step further here in the divisional round. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Off the play fake. Waters. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Here we go, here we go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Perez. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Gibbs. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7.
That time a 6-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hoover. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he will find his man on the outside. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off play action. Waters. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Over the middle, complete. That's Perez. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Waters to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Perez. He gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Puka Nakua from 6 yards away. And the Rams have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's Purdy. That one caught by Ellison. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. 3rd and 4.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 14. 1st down, 49ers.
Now Purdy. And he hits him in stride. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
Play action. Now Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
A gain of 7. And the 49er first down.
Up the middle they go. Hoover. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. It's out. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Off the play fake. Waters. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 23. In motion, the tight end. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. They bring him in off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Purdy now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hoover. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
A gain of 8 yards.
Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
It's second
3
down.
scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Purdy. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Purdy's given the gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Waters. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Waters looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Waters. And that will be incomplete as well. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From just shy of midfield, Purdy. Pass caught, Arroyo right side. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 13 yards.
Shotgun now with Purdy. He's got Gibson on the out route. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
The Rams' 31-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's taken in by Arroyo. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14.
He's a gain of 17 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
Again, he'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen to Davis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now he'll tuck this and run. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49 touchdown. Brock Purdy, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
49ers 7.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jameer Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Operating from the gun. Waters. Pass complete there to McClure. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And that is no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. But this might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. And it's Jalen Hurts on target to his big play receiver, Devontae Smith. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And here's the Chargers wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Ravens running back. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Ravens are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. Time now for a look at how things stand with the current picture in the AFC in the divisional round. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Gets past one man. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 31, here's the second down and 6.
A gain of 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hoover. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Purdy on the sneak. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He spins free. Breaks a tackle, now an alley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Hoover. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Fires the outlet and completes it to Harris. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hoover. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Get set, get set.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hoover. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 25 yards. And the Niners are back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And they'll get this just to the 47, one-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Waters. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Rams first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Gibbs will score. Touchdown, LA.
Well, this offensive line is really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. When they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense.
Now a 2nd and 6. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Purdy. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Purdy on the sneak. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. Keep it kissing on the ground.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throw caught by Flowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down.
Off the play fake. Waters. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Now a 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's good for our Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing Jones. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 88 8 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Ready? Nike, get
Gibbs again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown Rams.
Sometimes offense, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31. 49.
That time a 9-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Now Purdy. He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And a 49er 1st down.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he stopped immediately there. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Purdy. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
49ers.
Up the middle they go. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Play action. Now Purdy.
The 47-yard line.
We'll find Gibson here complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line.
1st down, San Francisco.
Purdy. That one caught by Ellison. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14.
A gain of 13 yards.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. 2nd down and 4. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Number 34. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown.
Elijah Arroyo. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
49ers.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA! Jameer Gibbs, 47 yards. And the Rams are moving closer to a day now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead.
In fact, the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Over the middle, complete. That's Gibson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
It's now fourth down.
Purdy, big fourth down play. That is caught.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's complete to Pearson.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
2 yards to go, second down. Purdy now to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass caught by Pearson.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. From the 36, Purdy. There's a short one complete to Harris. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy with one final shot here. And this is going to be caught. So defensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.